All right, Lewis here with Keegan. If y'all know, Keegan is the producer for EVTV. I've had several questions from people, including Coach Eilert, about why EVTV is on YouTube right now only and is not circulating via the network here in the school building. What happened to the network?
Something went wrong.
So the network is down right now. It died. Over the weekend, last weekend, I got back in from Dallas and noticed that our network was not working. The TVs were not scrolling all of the announcements. Basically, a piece of equipment called a modulator, an RF modulator, has gone out. What this equipment does is it actually takes our digital signal off of the computer that Keegan runs, and then it unravels that digital signal and puts it through the coax cable and then marries it to a channel. In this case, 17.1 is what we've programmed it to, for all of you to turn your televisions on and view whatever Keegan puts on that computer each and every day. She actually remotely logs in, and when you see all of the slides that do all of the announcements and the slates, Miss Patberg calls them commercials, but the little slideshow, all of that stuff runs remotely in the server room off of a little computer that Keegan actually points an IP address at and updates daily. Actually, you tend to do it hourly because people are sending stuff constantly. You're changing that stuff out.
Yep.
That piece of equipment has gone out. It's actually pretty old technology, and that is part of the issue that we're having. Here at Horn Lake, we love just using our televisions rather than logging on to a computer or a website and all of you watching the show that way. It's easy, and it also gives us the ability to do the scrolling banners throughout the day. Those pieces of equipment are hard to find. We located, me and Mr. Tungett. Mr. Tungett, by the way, shout out to Mr. Tungett, our principal. He's been knocking the phones down trying to help us locate this piece of equipment. You have an awesome leader and principal. Thank you, Mr. Tungett. We found two. We found one in New York and we found one in Orlando, Florida. When we finally have gotten the piece of equipment on order, it's still going to take a few days for that to come in. Once it comes in, I'll have to program it, and then we should be back up and running on the TVs. So all of that long explanation to say, we're not done using the televisions. We will be back on. The entire modulator went out, which is also the reason you can't see the gym television. You still have access to all of your channels like CNN and the news, because all of that is standard definition. It is not high definition, and there's two different pieces of equipment that are running all of that. So tons of information you didn't need right there. All that to say, we have ordered the equipment. It will be in. We'll get it fixed soon.
Friday, October 25th, 2024. I'm Bree, and today's top story highlights the football team as they gear up for tonight's game against Lewisburg. Tonight, the team heads across the county for an away game against Lewisburg High School. We caught up with Coach Hectorn to chat about the season and progress of the team to this point.
Okay, Coach, it is game day. Tonight, the team is going to be heading across the county to Lewisburg, but I don't want to discourage any students. Just because it's not a home game doesn't mean we don't want you there. We want to fill the Lewisburg stands with as many friendlies as possible because Lewisburg typically turns out quite a few home people for their games. So we want a big crowd to help cheer our guys on at Lewisburg. And this one for Coach is definitely he wants to, you want this win because for those of you who might not realize it, Coach was the football coach over at Lewisburg for several years, and it's back home here at Horn Lake, and we're certainly glad to have you back here. But we want to win this game tonight, and it is part of our district play, and we need to win this game so that we can progress towards state.
Absolutely. Obviously, it's going to be a big one. You mentioned it. The atmosphere there is incredible. They do a fantastic job. Their band, the student section, all of that. So come over to Lewisburg. I can't stress it enough. Come out. Our guys know when you're there. They feel the energy. It's different on the sideline when we got that student section rocking.
Yes.
Come over. It's going to be a great night. Beautiful weather. Can't ask for much better. But I can't stress enough. I mean, a region game. We talked about that a few weeks ago. Now, we won a region game last week, and we're real close to clinching a playoff berth for the first time since 2020.
Right.
So that's something that needs to get back right around here and make sure we're in the playoffs each year, and we're very close. So a huge one tonight. Getting ready for another region game.
Right. Now, our first district game was a few weeks ago against Oxford. Oxford is a very, very tough football team, arguably one of the best teams in the state. And we came close on that game. We didn't pull that one out, but we did pull out a win last week against Hernando. And we haven't covered that a whole lot on EVTV this week for various reasons, but Coach will break down that game later on in the show for you to look at some of those highlights. We did talk with Saban Williams yesterday on the show. He is currently up for Player of the Week for the state of Mississippi. We want you to go on and vote for him. All of that transpired from the win over Hernando, which was a fantastic night. So we'll talk about that here in just a minute. We need everyone to come out to Lewisburg. It is a little bit of a drive. It's not a lot of a drive. So people often, they act like it's a 45-minute drive or something. It's literally you get on Church Road and it's going to take you 20 minutes.
It's 24 minutes from here. You can go straight down Church to Craft. You can hop on 269. It's right off 269. So an easy trip. And again, our guys know when you're there. And I think one thing I love about Horn Lake, and part of the reason why I'm back here is the pride that we have for our school, our community, how we love and care about each other, and I want to go put that on display Friday.
Absolutely. We are excited about the guys bringing home the win tonight against Lewisburg and the Lewisburg Patriots. We need as many of you out there screaming as possible because Lewisburg is going to turn out a couple of thousand people, so we need a bunch of y'all in the stands screaming on our side. That really helps our guys. It also is a great morale booster for our cheerleaders and everybody else who is out there supporting the team for the night. So we need you to come out tonight. Carpool over there. That's the best way to do it. Get you a little group of 5-10 people. If you've got a van. We don't want to pack too many people in that car and get pulled over on the way over there. But carpool over there, that's going to be the best way to do it. Tickets are going to be $7 at the gate, and you're going to want to make sure you have cash. Although I do think they take RevoPay over there. GoFan. They do take a GoFan over there, so you could pay digitally that way. We want to see you there tonight, 7 o'clock, beautiful weather, at Lewisburg High School. Lewisburg High School tonight.
We didn't get a chance to recap the game last week against Hernando. Coach Hectorn sat down with Keegan yesterday to look over the highlights and relive the amazing night.
So we start the game off here with a 12-yard touchdown run. Floyd right up the middle. Great job by our offensive line blocking. So here we are, 34 seconds in the game. We're already up 6-0. All right, the very next possession, Jason finds Jameer for a 15-yard touchdown. Now we're up. We go for 2 after this, and we go up 14-0 here with 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is the very next possession. This was a huge play by Saban Williams, one of his 2 interceptions, just to go and kind of take this thing away. They kind of had the ball at a good spot. We tried an onside kick that we did not get, so they had good field position. So this was huge to go ahead 2 plays later and get that ball right back. So Hernando had put together a decent little drive, and you know, they're in position. If they pick up a few yards, they had a good field goal kicker to potentially kick a field goal or to kind of go for it here. So on 3rd down, Jaden Collier comes off the edge and he gets a huge sack. And on top of the sack, we get an intentional grounding call. So backed them up even further. So instead of them having a chance for points there, they ended up backing up, had to punt. So a huge play by Jaden. All right, a little bit later, Crane gets loose. Very similar play that Floyd had earlier, and right up the middle for a 24-yard touchdown. At this point, we're moving along and scoring points pretty easily. So now here we are right before the half, and now we're going up 21-0. Once again, they're at midfield, put together a little bit of a drive, and Jaden Collier again comes up with a huge sack. Again, kind of ending any chance there for them to continue to move the ball downfield and get potentially in field goal range. So another huge play on 3rd down. Saban's 2nd interception of the night. He somehow takes this one back for a touchdown. So he had a huge night. He's up for Player of the Week in the entire state. So we've had that link up all week. So go out and vote for him. Great job, our guys, getting him in the end zone and scoring a defensive touchdown, our first defensive touchdown of the year. So a great night to do it, and an awesome celebration by our guys there in the end zone. So vote for Saban, Player of the Game, Player of the Week for the entire state. And then our final score of the game that got the clock running here in the 3rd quarter was a pass to Jordan Scott, who gets in the end zone for the first time in his career, and we plan on him getting in there quite a bit more. So this one made it 35-0 with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Once you get to 35 points, the clock runs, and the game gets over pretty quickly. So again, great job by our guys and getting in the end zone there to get that clock running to seal the win.
Saban Williams had an incredible game Friday night against Hernando, putting him on top of the list for most outstanding players in the state of Mississippi. Voting is still open. We need you to cast a vote for Saban. Log on to the school website and click onto Saban's picture in the middle of the screen. You can vote as many times as you want. Voting closes on Sunday morning, October 27th. The Drama Club will present their production of Night of the Living Dead on Wednesday, October 30th, Thursday, October 31st, and Saturday, November 2nd at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Doors will open at 6:30 p.m. and tickets are $5. For more information, contact Mr. Algie in the Fine Arts Hall.
All right, well, hey, good morning, Horn Lake High School. We are here with some more family shout-outs. Again, we do these from time to time. We announce them on EVTV, and then we go and hand them out to the teachers. They're in the office, so we encourage you to continue to fill these out, put them in the box outside my office so we can celebrate all the great people and all the great things that are going on here at Horn Lake High School. So let's get started. The first family shout-out goes to Deputy OC, one of our school resource officers. Shout out for going out of his way to connect with our students. His positivity and humor make Horn Lake such a fun place to be. Shout out to you, Officer OC. Next one goes to our SROs, admin, and coaches, and Nurse Ali. Thank you for making sure Horn Lake High School is a safe place to learn and work. They run towards an emergency without hesitation. Y'all are my heroes. Again, that was our admins, SROs, coaches, and Nurse Ali. Thank y'all. Next one goes to our APs for always working to serve staff and students. They do anything and everything to support us. Thank you. All right, next shout out goes to Miss Gifford. Miss Gifford is our ELA coach. Shout out to you, Miss Gifford, for doing a great job leading our ELA PLCs. Thank you. And the next one to Mr. Tipton. Shout out to Mr. Tipton for helping monitor students in the cafeteria every day during first lunch. And he is not on the schedule to do that. He does that on his own free will. Thank you, Mr. Tipton. Next one, shout out to Coach Hatcher. Shout out Coach Hatcher for always working hard to build relationships with your students. Shout out to Lisa Johnson for helping write tardies this week. Sometimes it's the little things, but Miss Johnson stepped right in, helped our front office ladies write tardies. She saw a need. She saw there was a lot of students there and jumped in to help. Shout out to you for that. Shout out to Miss Sarton. Thank you for always looking out for our students and always being to help your fellow teachers. Our next shout out goes to Mr. Algie. Mr. Algie, shout out for scheduling and arranging tables and chairs for any classes used in the theater and always smiling. Thank you, Mr. Algie. The next one is to Coach Laurel Fox for always having a positive attitude and willing to make any changes for the benefit of our students. Thank you. To Miss Gardner. Miss Gardner is our financial secretary. She takes care of us, but shout out to her for keeping Horn Lake High School running smoothly. She does so much for us daily, and a lot of times, most of the time, behind the scenes, but she does so much for us daily and always with a smile on her face. Thank you for everything you do, Miss Gardner. Next shout out to Miss King Williams for consistently going out of her way to serve the SPED department. She is rocking her new role as co-met chair. And shout out to Miss Payne for always being willing to help and serve staff and students. She is a great addition to our SPED team. Continue to send in your shout outs. We appreciate honoring and all the great teachers and employees we have here. Thank you.
All right, so the teachers, a bunch of teachers currently have a competition going on. Could you tell the school about it?
Yeah, so several teachers came to me a couple weeks ago and wanted to do a weight loss challenge before the holidays. Typically, people want to lose weight in January.
Before they put it back on.
Yes. We want to lose weight now. We know that summer bodies are made now. Every week they come and they weigh in. Whoever loses the most percentage, so not just the most pounds, but the most percentage of their own body weight, will win a lot of money. I can't do the math in my head right now, but it's a lot of money.
A fair amount.
It's a lot of money.
Now, students would obviously want to know names, but we have not listed names. We can say that the negative is what you want to be in. This is how much body fat you've lost.
Percentage of your body weight.
Percentage of your body weight. So I'll just really quickly go over a few numbers here. Number 4 is down 1.9. Number 5 is 0.8. Number 9 is down 1.9. Number 14, 1.3. Number 16 is 0.2. 17 is 1.5. Number 19 is down 5.5. Big number there.
How did
obviously,
they do that?
Obviously winning right now is number 19. Number 21 is down 2.5. Number 22, 1.7. Number 23, 0.6. And then number 25, 0.9. Now, for students who don't understand, teachers are weighing in once a week, and you are constantly tracking that information.
Yes.
This week's feature vocabulary words are trial, uniform, and variable. Trial, a specific experiment or set of experiments within a larger context. Uniform, evenly spaced, always the same, showing a single form or character in all occurrences. Variable, in an experiment, an element, feature, or factor that is changed within the experiment to determine its effect.
The Mayor's Youth Council is holding a book drive. You can drop off new or gently used books in Miss Fullerton's room D8 between now and November 22nd. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here Monday. Have a fantastic weekend.
Shake a little, move a little, got me like the glitter in my eyes. Find me in the middle of a moment, baby, I'm a good time.